What we have here today is an antique Wagner electric ceiling fan, likely dating sometime around the 1920s or perhaps the early 1930s. The fan is 3-speed, mechanically reversible. Pretty good shape for its age. Here's the tag on the side. Type 3960 Series K1. Picked this fan up from Marketplace a few weeks ago. It only had the motor, blade irons, and it had a short down rod on it that had some sort of cast iron hanger on it, which was not original. So for right now, I'm using a Hunter original mount on it to hang it with. The blades on the fan are off of my Westinghouse Sidewinder, which I found an appropriate set for that Sidewinder, so these blades are now for this fan. The only difference between the original blades that I can tell, besides probably being a little bit skinnier, is that the original blades would have had more of an arch tip instead of the square tip like you see here. Pretty much everything you see on the fan is made of cast iron with the exception of the faceplate, which is made of stamped steel. Coming on top, we got the speed coil there. Right there is the oil fill. Took this fan apart, rewired it. This thing was coated head to toe in grease and oil, which was a nightmare to clean, but it looks pretty decent now. It's nowhere near perfect, but shows its age in many ways, but the paint, I believe, is pretty much all original. The original canopy on this fan would have been some sort of trumpet looking canopy, I believe. Like I said, the fan is mechanically reversible because the blade irons are in two pieces held together with a bolt and a screw, which keeps the pitch. You loosen the bolt and remove the screw there, and there's a screw on the other side of the mount where it mounts the motor that you just simply turn the blade, line it up with that hole, screw it into the other hole, and repeat the process for all four blades, and you'll have the fan on the updraft pitch. But this is the downdraft pitch. Has around 15-degree blade pitch on it. Pretty wild looking skinny nose. Switch housing there. Switch, this is just cover. The oil cup itself is up in here, and this piece here is just a piece that is in between that holds the Perkins egg switch that's within this switch housing. So that's how the fan's controlled. Like I said, it uses a speed coil for the low and medium speed, which doesn't seem to be very much effective anymore because you just got high speed and slightly slower high speed and slightly slower than that high speed. But other than that, let's jump in and see what she does. Start up here high. The fan's not totally full of oil like it should be. There's some in there, but not the appropriate amount. But for what it does, it runs pretty smooth. I think that buzz that you hear is a cyclic buzz because the rotor has a bit of play in it now from wear and tear from 50 plus years of use. Allegedly, the person I bought this from said that this fan was used in an auto shop for many years, which probably explains why this fan was coated in grease. So here's medium. Like I said, you can hear a difference in the motor, but the speed is virtually the same. And here's low. So it's slightly slower, but not much different. But despite all that, for its age, it runs pretty well. The wobble's caused by blades being out of balance. Two of these blades have weights glued on top of them, so I guess I'll just need to find the appropriate position for the fan to be in balance. And we'll let it coast. These blades give this fan around a 50-inch blade span. I'm sure the factory blades would have been a 52-inch blade span. So there you have it, folks. There was the antique Wagner electric ceiling fan from the 20s, early 30s. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Stay cool. Take care. Peace.